Jeff Sneider here at TheWrap Studios, and we're very lucky to be sitting down with Bella Thorne, the star of the indie thriller Big Sky, which comes out this weekend. Thanks for joining us, Bella.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
So for the folks at home who haven't seen the film yet, tell us in your own words, what is it about?
It's about a girl with agoraphobia, and she is taken on to a retreat kind of thing to help her with her disease, and on the way there, the car gets pulled over and shot up by these two, by Frank Grillo and Aaron, and basically they take somebody hostage, and no one is supposed to die, although that doesn't happen, and my mother is shot and bleeding out, and my character has to go in the middle of the desert and face her biggest fears and try and help her mom.
Okay, and so you mentioned that you're playing an agoraphobic. You suffer a few panic attacks in this film.
A few.
How'd the filmmakers sort of help you prepare for that kind of challenging role, and was it demanding on you physically?
Oh yeah, definitely physically. There was one take where the director was like, "Cut, makeup, what is that on Bella's face?" And we were like, "What?" He was like, "She has lipstick on her face. I thought she wasn't wearing makeup. Everybody told me she wasn't wearing makeup. What is she doing wearing makeup?" And then they looked at my face, and it was hives. It was hives coming up my face. I get stress hives, and I got them all over my face and on my chest. And doing those panic attacks, once you start to experience it and act it out, you really start to feel it. Once you hyperventilate so much, you make yourself lightheaded, so then your vision starts to go a bit blurry, and then your whole body kind of starts to give out on you.
Did you have to visit the set medic and rehydrate
there was one time, yeah, where I was in the box, and after it's thrown around and everything in the car crash, we just did mic coverage separately, so I wasn't when they did that whole scene of everybody shooting, I wasn't there. I was filming another movie somewhere else in the world, so I wasn't even there. And I came back and did my stuff separately in the box. And then when they called cut and they're like, "Okay, that's a wrap," I was still in the box, and I was like, "Hello." Guys, I'm still in the box. Somebody get me out of here. This tiny little box with only 2 air holes here and here, and that's what they shot through.
So when you get out of a box like that, were you, forgive the pun, shaken up?
No, but funny. No, I got out and everybody was crowded around the box, and then all of a sudden everybody went like this. It was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced, and I just walked through and I was getting all these weird looks. I don't know what I looked like, but I must have looked pretty messed up. And then they were like, "Oh yeah, can we have the medic come and see Bella?" And he hydrated, and then he gave me all this other stuff to take, and I was like, "I'm really fine. Are we going to our cast dinner tonight? I'm really excited." And they were like, "I don't know if that's such a good idea,
Some rest,
Bella."
Yeah, that sounds like quite the ordeal.
No. I still went to the cast dinner. I was determined.
She's tough. This movie is really your first adult female lead. Tell me about that transition from Disney Channel star to movies like The Duff, and now something like this, which is a little bit more adult.
I'd say it's probably different when you're acting with a lot of people. Then you get to play off them, and that's probably easier. But since I was acting alone, it really just was me in the film. I really didn't have anybody else to act with most of the time besides Kira in a few scenes. And so that was interesting. It was hard, but it also was really good at the same time because I got a lot of room to really perform and really be myself and not have to worry about cutting somebody off on their line or getting in somebody's way. It was just me on camera getting to live out every fear.
What was the biggest challenge in terms of shooting in the middle of the desert? Did you like it out there? Where were you? New Mexico?
We were in New Mexico. The biggest challenge was trying to open your eyes. Trying to open your eyes and keep your eyes really open because the sand constantly getting kicked in your face, and these shots I'm not supposed to be "Oh, hold on, I can't see." No, that's not what you want to do. You want to have big eyes and you want to be looking straight into camera. So that was a little difficult. Also, we were filming some of our scenes at night, and it was so cold. It was freezing, and we were shooting at 4 a.m. these scenes.
When does Big Sky come out, Bella?
This weekend.
All right, check it out in theaters and on VOD. Follow Bella on Twitter at Bella Thorne. And where else can they find you?
On Snapchat at Bella Thorne Dab, and then on Instagram at Bella Thorne, and on Facebook, Bella Thorne.
Very cool, guys. Thanks.
Thanks.